It's a UFC middleweight division fight. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the feet.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So 2 years, the gap in age, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 7 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Fort Worth, Texas, Kevin the Trailblazer Holland. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 11 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Khamzat Chimaev.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round 1 gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this thing.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position. He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke.
Oh, he's got one hand in, one hand out. Now what you're looking for defensively.
It's in there deep. There you go.
stays in the fight. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. Oh! Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
Hands up! Hands up! Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Misses again with a right punch. Just missed with the left there. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up when the fight stands. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Muay Thai club. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Jab hurt him a little bit.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here tonight.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else. Right hand punch from the clinch. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed. Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh, big knee.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive. Look at him working as trying to shut the liver down.
Another shot lands upstairs.
Straight punch lands. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean, keeps him at bay with that beautiful, precise jab. It is like a piston. It goes in and out, and before his opponent can even realize what hit him, he's already hitting him with another one.
Right.
I love watching this man fight because of that beautiful, educated jab.
Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates the head outside to a high crotch. Takes him for a ride. Slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How's that feel to be on the wrong end of that?
I mean, honestly, I've never
I knew that was coming.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
The horn at the end of the round, so the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
Oh, massive kick. Everything behind it.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
Who's hurt? Serve him up.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. He's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Thought he's going to attack a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Bottom fighter trying to control.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Single collar tie. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy. Nice strike. In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
Big head kick. Big knee lands there.
That knee hurt him.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
He got him.
And he comes through with a big knee. Oh, straight right.
He got him.
Massive head kick. He blocks the punch.
Right hand punch to the clinch.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Tries to mix in a takedown here.
Good punch lands.
Big knee there. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. And a nice jab there, champ.
The jab was a lost art in mixed martial arts. Guys have found it, and they're fighting behind it real well.
Wild attempt with the right hand there.
Nice punch lands.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Now all in a quick entry.
Great single entry, rotates the high punch, is taking it for a ride.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Side control now. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Well, he's got his back now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very...
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, nice job using it, nicely done. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Ground and pound strike there now. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone up. Now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look for him to transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. He needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat, all weight to his opponent. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Wow. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Great round. You're doing great block positioning on the ground. You're walking it up. This round, you just stay a little more.
Third round underway. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Missed with that attempt.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more with that. Now he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switched to a high crotch. He flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or did I read my last round?
Absolutely not. You don't survive it. It's over. It's over, John.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, got to be careful playing around inside his guard.
Absolutely, John. That's why you don't sit. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Then he's out. And he landed the right hand there.
Down into his mouth.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Posturing up now, and he's out. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, operating inside the closed guard now.
Nice guillotine attempt here. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Bottom fighter trying to control.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch, though. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Well, he has really started to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Oh, big hook. That'll leave a mark. Quick entry to get in on a single.
That was a great single.
Oh.
Takes it from behind. What a fantastic takedown.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat, chest to the mat. There it is. Chest to the mat. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Rubber guard for him now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do here?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down from around his neck, shove it down, build your base, get that arm free, and then get back to work, trying to advance position to your ground and pound. If you play in there, you can find yourself in a lot of danger if you're not careful.
All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Seconds winding down in round 3. Oh!
Oh!
Entertaining scrap so far. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Oh, huge block!
Oh, yeah! Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time.
Ooh, what a head kick.
Oh! Huge right hand!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on you.
Quick level change now.
He went single into a high crotch. Oh, he's taking his dude for a ride. Oh, my God. He switched the lock to a high crotch, rotated him, and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown. Oh, you got to watch him attack his submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, has the guard closed here. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
All right, so there he goes, continuing to land that jab. When they put this highlight together, it's just, oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, straight right. Oh!
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Nice hammer fist. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch. Now he'll try to start attacking a rear naked choke from the top position. He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
30 seconds to go, baby. 30 seconds.
Oh, right in the mouth.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, worked hard to get up again, but he looks like he's compromised. 10 seconds now to go in the round.
Nice looping punch.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
All right, well, we'll see if his opponent can make the requisite adjustments. He got taken down left and right there that previous round.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Oh! Oh! That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Oh, now going to the judo throw. He ends up in side control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can either go ground and pound or he can chase submission.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance. He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat.
Then he's out. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, the ground and pound is there. And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, collar tie. Try to establish that jab. And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Trying to stay in this fight. Oh!
Holy smoke! He put him to sleep.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation.
Right now, it looks like he's going to chase an arm triangle. What he needs to do next is push the left arm across and try and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, he postured up there, and he's out. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
It's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Well, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. Good level change.
Oh, he went single, rotate head outside. This dude's going for a ride.
Oh!
He flipped him over the top. What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Cormier Express. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Solid strike on the ground. Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks hooked. Single collar time.
Oh! He's cooked. He's been mad.
1 minute to go in the fight. Oh, big knee.
Oh, right to the mount.
And really starting to make these shots count. Lands the ground and pound strike. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
The final horn sounds. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 49-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so there he is, the celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you got to feel good about that. You got to feel good about dominating every aspect of a fight and getting a victory. He should be very proud of his performance tonight.